How's it going, everybody? This is the latest news from Sweden. Spain is famous for beaches, sunshine, and sangria, but recently it's also become a popular hiding place for Swedish criminals. Two men in their 20s and 30s have been arrested in Spain after being wanted by Swedish authorities. Spanish police arrested the two men on suspicion of violent crimes. One of the men is suspected of instigating violent crimes and is linked to an international criminal network. The other man has previous convictions for aggravated weapons offenses. It seems like some criminals have figured out that Sweden's cold winters are easier to escape than Swedish police. With warmer weather than Sweden and the ability to freely travel within the European Union, crossing borders is relatively easy. For some criminals, choosing Spain is a no-brainer. Spain is not only a popular vacation destination for hard-working, tax-paying Swedes, but it's just as popular for Swedish criminals. This year alone, over 30 Swedish criminals have been arrested in Spain. Kajsa Veldén from Sweden's National Police Operations Department says cooperation between Swedish and Spanish authorities has been crucial. But this is not just about two individuals. Recently, Sweden has shifted gears in the fight against criminals associated with gangs and international criminal networks. So far this year, 165 people on Swedish wanted lists have been arrested abroad. Spain, Turkey, and Dubai seem to be the biggest hotspots for Swedish criminals. According to Sweden's national police, around 800 criminals living abroad are currently linked to serious crime in Sweden. Around 40 of them are considered top leaders or financiers. While Sweden is trying to fight organized crime at home, another battle just as important is happening thousands of kilometers away. More Swedes than ever want to go to university, but fewer than usual are being admitted this fall semester. Why? Because when the economy gets worse and unemployment rises, more people turn to education as a way to improve their future. Robin Johansson, head of the Swedish Council for Universities and Higher Education, says that more people turn to university studies when there's unrest in society. This fall, the number of admitted students will decrease by 3.1% compared to last year. At the same time, applications have increased by 1.3%. This is due to fewer available spots at universities and more people applying to the more popular programs, which fill up quickly. Given the current state of the economy and the high unemployment rates, it makes sense that people want to return to school to improve the situation. This has sparked a debate about whether higher education should receive more funding, allowing more students to be admitted so that more people have the opportunity to get an education. 450,000 Swedes have applied for higher education this year, about 6,000 more than last year. Most of them are between the ages of 20 and 24, and 2/3 of the applicants are women. This reflects a broader trend in Sweden, where women are more likely than men to pursue higher education. The reasons behind this are complex, including differences in career choices, education paths, and labor market trends. Law, economics, and medicine are still the most popular programs, but this year, social work and nursing programs have also found their way to the top of the list. Another trend is that students increasingly look for programs with a clear path to employment. Programs like nursing, pharmacy, and dentistry are attractive because they provide a more direct connection between the education and a future career. A big challenge in the current job market is that people can get a university degree but still struggle to find work. Because of this, more people are trying to get into these vocational programs in the hope of having a better chance to find work after graduation. Invisible parasites are turning swimming spots across Sweden into a nightmare. A sunny swimming spot in Gränna turned into a nightmare for visitors as they emerged from the water. Almost immediately, the visitors developed an intense rash known as swimmer's itch, which had them screaming in agony. A girl reportedly screamed that she wanted to die, while her brother said that he wished he could fall into a coma. The parasite is called Cercaria and is primarily found in fresh or brackish water, especially in small, shallow lakes after the water temperature has risen quickly. The presence of snails and seabirds also increases the risk. Although these parasites penetrate the skin and cause rashes so itchy that they make you wish you stayed at home, they're not considered dangerous at all. They only enter the top layer of skin, so there's no need to worry or seek medical attention. They are difficult to detect though, being invisible and all. Regular water samples do not usually include the parasite, mostly because it's not considered a health hazard, but also due to the difficulty of detecting it through sampling. Because of this, the local municipalities rely on reports from the people to be able to warn others. If you develop an itchy rash after swimming, don't panic. Cercaria isn't dangerous, and the symptoms usually disappear on their own. Applying some aloe vera or cortisone cream may help relieve the itching. But most importantly, report the incident to your local municipality so they can warn others before they jump into the water. This was the latest from Sweden. Thank you for watching. The Sweden Brief out.